Alright, this is going to be a really quick response video to Jack Spirko over at the Survival Podcast. He had a question from a friend of his the other day about whether or not he gets disappointed when people pay more attention to, stuff like the riots and people burning down cities as opposed to the stuff he does that would actually improve your life, like aquaponics, hydroponics, growing your own food, that type of thing. So, Jack, I'm going to show you a couple of things, most of which should make you hate your life because you're a jerk, and you should probably loathe and cry yourself to sleep at night because I have to do all of this extra stuff and it's all your fault. But you put out a 20-30 minute video the other day, and this happened several times in the last week, but 60 seconds you answered a question that saved 3 of my pepper plants because I was about to rip them out. So anyway, I'm going to show you that and a couple of other things that should make you hate your life. So I'm going to grab the camera off of the tripod and we'll walk over here. Also, my hollow roast is empty. That's something else you should hate your life for. I have to walk all the way up there to get a absolutely fresh cup of hollow roast that was probably roasted like yesterday or the day before. So that's the first thing you should probably hate your life for. But anyway, these guys, you mentioned in your video, yellow on the bottom, really sad looking, and then you get up towards the top, nice and green. Some new blossoms up towards the top, and you said yours had a nutrient deficiency. So I'm doing a heavy round of nutrient on these guys right now. Did one last night. I'll wait probably a day or two and try it again and see if these guys actually come back. But you just saved their life, at least for the time being. But anyway, as far as extra work, if I want food like greens and stuff like that, I've got to walk all the way out that door, and then all the way over here. That's 30 extra steps, 20 extra steps. That's a long way for me to have to walk to come over here and get sweet potato greens and green onion and garlic chives and pepper and basil and mint. All the stuff that I got over, peanuts, there's celery, all this stuff in here. But I got to walk all the way from over there to over here. And then, those guys, I've got wicking pots, I've got Kratky pots, I've got this guy over here. It took me a whole half an hour to build that raised bed and drag it up here and get it in place. It took me a while longer to be able to fill it with all the organic material from around the property, the old duck coop, the new duck coop, the goat barn, all that type of stuff. So all this extra work I'm doing, this stuff doesn't really look that good right now, but next year this thing's going to be banging. But anyway, over here, more work for me. That's all your fault. Down there, the 2x4 framing that I got to finish screwing together, because that stock tank, 100-gallon, is going inside of that, and there's a bunch of containers that are in there that's going to make up the new hydroponic tomato operation for next year. We'll see. I might be able, if I get it put together in enough time, be able to maybe get some stuff in it this year. But more peppers. That guy I've just not been paying attention to, so he's probably gonna die. But more sweet potatoes. Anyway, all this other stuff, all this extra work. There's a pig over there. There's ducks around. I just had to feed the ducks so they'd shut up so I could film the video. But anyway, Jack, all this extra stuff you're making me do, you should hate your life because you're a jerk. Anyway, till next time, bye. Thanks for what you do, Jack.